starts almost the same way now. Eyes half open, brain half alive, and suddenly chaos. Notifications everywhere, reels, pings, group chats, and that one message that says your screen time went up by 12% this week. Amazing. Exactly the kind of motivation everyone needs at 6 a.m. Scrolling feels harmless until it's dark outside. And somehow, the last video we watched was a raccoon eating spaghetti. At some point, a quiet realization hits us. Phones aren't tools anymore. They are routines, reflexes, background noise we don't even question. Most of us don't pick up our phones. Studies show the average person checks their phones over 140 times a day. Not out of need, but out of habit. And every micro check splits attention, breaks focus, and steals a little space where creativity once used to live. This isn't dramatic. It's just subtle, silent, invisible. But here's the scary part. When a habit becomes automatic, we don't even remember choosing it. That's when phone stops being an object and starts becoming a system that quietly shapes how we feel, what we think, and how we spend our time. One random evening, while switching between 5 apps in 20 seconds, a strange thought appeared. If this isn't enjoyment, then why is it happening? It wasn't addiction in the dramatic sense. No shaking hands, no withdrawal, just a simple realization. The phone wasn't being used, it was doing the using. And this one thought changed everything that came next. Once people of our age realize what's happening, the question isn't how do we quit our phones? That's unrealistic. The real question is how do we take back control from the reflex? And surprisingly, three small shifts helped more than any rule ever could. First, phone parking, ending accidental scrolling. A lot of mindless screen time isn't planned, it's just reflex. So, people started keeping a simple phone parking spot whenever doing anything that needs attention. Not far, not hidden, just not in hand. Breaking the physical link breaks the autopilot. Suddenly, the phone doesn't lift itself. The reflex doesn't win. Mindless checking jobs without any discipline needed. Second, the 90-second delay, interrupting the urge instead of fighting it. Whenever the urge to unlock the screen hits, a tiny neuroscience trick helps. Wait for 90 seconds. Craving of any kind peak and dissolve within that window. After the wave passes, the mind chooses more consciously instead of reacting automatically. It's not self control, it's just letting the brain calm down before any decision happens. And it works shockingly well. Third, finite loops instead of infinite scrolling, giving the brain an ending. Social media is addictive because it never ends. But the moment people switch to content with a natural finish line, the brain finally gets its closure. Finite content includes a single episode, a playlist, a podcast segment, a tutorial. Once the content ends, the mind ends the loop with it. Dopamine doesn't get cut, it just gets a door to exit through. This changes everything. As a generation, we don't need to fight our phones. We just need to stop living on an autopilot. So, The next time a hand reaches for the phone, here's a quiet question worth asking. Is this my choice or is it just the reflex? If it's the reflex, give it 90 seconds. That tiny pause is where freedom begins. Thank